10 seconds to total ignition. Forget everything outside this room. Signal the muscles. Prepare the launch. Let's fire! Sending a signal down the length of the spine, aligning every fiber on the battle-ready line. The current is surging, I can feel the voltage rise. A predator waiting with the hunger in my eyes. The system is ready to execute the command. We are the conductors of the power in the land. The synapses are firing, every impulse is refined. There's a genius in the movement that the world will never find. Yeah, the weight is just data, a puzzle for the bone. I am constructing the kingdom on this heavy zone. Ignite the system, watch the power overflow. Drive every impulse with a lightning fast blow. Yeah! The neural connection is absolute and tight. I'm carving my legacy in the middle of the night. Neural ignition. I am winning the fight. Winning the fight. Now loading the sequence, every repetition counts. Calculating leverage for the maximum amounts. I am the pilot of a biomechanic machine, executing movements that I've never once been seen. No hesitation, just a pure directed force. Staying committed to the trajectory and course. From the moment of contact to the lockout of the bar, I am reaching for the finish like a distant burning star. Ignite the system, watch the power overflow. Drive every impulse with a lightning fast blow. Yeah, yeah. The neural connection is absolute and tight. Carving my legacy in the middle of the night. Neural ignition. I am winning the fight. In the flash of the impulse, we find our true speed. In the command of the muscle, we plant the golden seed. Hey, they thought it was muscle, they thought it was just clay. But watch the break, command the steel to obey. Go! 10 seconds to find the center. The noise of the world ends here. Find the stillness, become the focus. Let's begin. In the eye of the storm, I am the steady ground, where the heavy weight meets the silence all around. My pulse is a rhythm, a metronome in my chest, putting all the doubt and the shadows to the test. The stillness is a weapon, it's a power I command. I am the calm in the center, I am the king of the land. The alignment's perfect, the structure's aligned. I am leaving the chaos of the city far behind. Yeah, the weight is a mirror, it reflects the soul inside. I am standing every muscle fiber waits. I am balancing the pressure, I am opening the gates. No rush in the movement, just the precision of the flow. I am learning all the secrets that only the strong ever know. The peace is a heavy thing, I carry it with pride. I am feeling every fiber, I am nothing to divide. From the start of the heavy lifting to the end of the day, I am keeping all the silence while the others run away. I am the warrior in the stillness of the storm. I am the master of the purest kind of form. The focus is absolute, the spirit is divine. I'm carving my destiny in every single line. Warrior's stillness, I am making it mine. In the temple of the mind, we find the true way. In the weight of the stillness, we conquer the day. They thought the silence was weakness, they thought I would run, but watch the warrior rising now that the battle is won. The center is found, the strength is restored. Rack the iron. 10 seconds to set the pace. Don't rush the process. Trust the rhythm. Keep the clock running. Let's go! Let's go! The rhythm is steady, a pulse in the iron air. I'm counting the seconds, a burden I learned to bear. Precision in motion, the form is a razor's edge. I'm taking the struggle and walking the narrow ledge. Every rep is a second of glory that I claim. I'm a master of time, I'm beyond the limit of the game. So the clock never falters, the seconds are turning gold. I'm carving the future, doing exactly as I'm told. Yeah, the fatigue 10 seconds to enter the temple. The world outside doesn't exist anymore. It's just you in the way. Stay sharp, let's work! Step into the sanctuary, leaving noise behind. A sacred kind of focus, a clarity of mind. The iron is a mirror showing exactly who I am. Building up the fortress while the rest of the world is grand. The breath is controlled and the motion is flawless and deep. These are the promises that my discipline must keep. The connection is seamless from the spirit to the nerve. I'm finding the balance, I'm holding the curve. Yeah, the silence is heavy, but the intention is loud. I am moving with purpose, away from the crowd. I am the garden of the iron in this holy space. Move with the precision, win the endless race. My focus is steady, my vision is true. Nothing can stop what I'm setting out to do. Silent temple, I am powering through. Now counting the cadence, every repetition flows. Watching how the architecture of the muscle grows. No need for the weakness to certify how strong I've grown. The victory is personal, a victory I've sown. I don't fight the gravity, I learn how to lead. Turning every challenge into the strength that I need. From the start of the session to the final drop of sweat, I am living for the goals that I haven't finished yet. I am the guardian of the iron in this holy space. Move with the precision, win the endless race. My focus is steady, my vision is true. Nothing can stop what I'm setting out to do. Silent temple, I am powering through. 'Discipline, we find our own way. In the weight of the motion, we conquer the day. They thought I was sleeping, they thought I was gone. But watch the warrior rising up to make the seconds to enter the domain. Gravity is not your enemy. It is your partner. Feel the weight, respect the mass. Let's move the silence heavy on the floor. A dormant mountain waiting to unlock the door. I grab the knurling, feel the texture of the grain. I turn the weight of gravity into the gain. The mass is calling out and I am ready to respond. We are the kings of metal, shaping all that is beyond. Yeah, the density is absolute, a law I must obey. I'm pulling Channel all the static energy into the fray. Yeah, the mass is bending under my command tonight. I am the anchor holding fast against the fading light. Welcome to the realm where the mass is king. Feel the vibration that the heavy plates will bring. I am the gravity, I am the force of law, moving the mountain with the hunger in my jaw. In the realm of mass, I am standing without flaw. I'm standing without flaw. Now locking in the tension where the structural shifts, counting the weight in every motion as the metal drifts. The inertia is a challenge, but I got the core to tame. Everything is shifting in this calculated game. I don't rush the tempo, I let the power flow, controlling every inch that I have learned to know. From the first lift off to the final drop away. I am the architect, who's deciding on the fate. Welcome to the realm where the mass is king. Feel the vibration that the heavy plates will bring. I am the gravity, I am the force of law, moving the mountain with the hunger in my jaw. In the realm of mass, I am standing without flaw. In the presence of the mass, we find our true size. In the cold of the iron, we watch the power rise. They thought the iron would crush us, they thought the force was too great, but watch us lift the world and master our own fate. Go! Go, 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 go. The mass has been moved. Gravity is satisfied. Wreck the iron. Ten seconds to clear the mind. Select your weapon, load the focus. The battle begins now. Aim, draw. One thought in the chamber, the target is locked in my sight. The weight is a shadow, I'm ready to finish the fight. Precision is armor, the discipline forged in the cold. I'm writing the story, the epic that's yet to be told. The mental arsenal is loaded with power and might. I'm turning the darkness into the pure energy law. The strategy is simple, the execution is clean. I'm pushing the limits of the human-made machine. Yeah, the doubt is a weakness, I've left it all back at the door. I'm walking the path of the legend, the hero of war. Lock and load. I'm unleashing the fire from the mental arsenal. Every rep is a triumph, every set is a call. My focus is sharpened, my iron is true. There's nothing on earth that I cannot pursue. Mental arsenal, I am breaking it all through. I am breaking it all through. Now analyzing the rhythm, the tempo is set to the peak. I don't think the victory for the tired or the weak. I don't think the victory. The setup is perfect, the structure is solid as stone. I'm claiming the throne that I built for the king on his own. Every ounce of the resistance is meeting its match. I'm turning the lock and I'm ready to pull on the latch. From the start of the heavy lifting to the end of the day, I'm removing our own steel. In the weight of the pressure, we make the world feel. They thought the target was distant, they thought it would stay out of reach. But watch us conquer the mountain that we come to take. Go! 10 seconds to break through. The barrier is just a memory. Don't think, just explode. Let's breach the limit. The silence before the storm is heavy in my lungs. I've tasted the iron grit, I've silenced all the tongues. One motion is all it takes to shift the tectonic plate. I'm stepping into the fire, I'm locking in the fate. The wall is crumbling down, I'm smashing every tile. I've been preparing for this battle, for every single mile. The pressure is peaking, the barrier is thin. I'm carving the path where the legends begin. Yeah, the gravity tries to hold me in its grip, but I'm slipping the knot and I'm letting it rip. Break the seal, I am making the final break, shattering the glass. Watch the fear disintegrate as I'm surpassing the mass. The power is kinetic, the focus is white hot. I'm claiming the victory, it's all that I've got. The final break, I am holding the plot. Sequence of muscles are ready to snap. I'm mapping the territory, I'm closing the gap. The iron is sweating, the atmosphere's turning to flame. I don't play for the glory, I play for the weight of the name. No looking at mirrors, no need in the praise of the crowd. I'm screaming the rhythm, I'm screaming it long and I'm loud. On the start of the heavy lift into the final rep count. I'm adding the pressure with every increasing amount. I am making the final break, shattering the glass. Watch the fear disintegrate as I'm surpassing the mass. The power is kinetic, the focus is white hot. I'm claiming the victory, it's all that I've got. The final break, I am holding the plot. I Seconds to clear the path. Forget the finish line. Focus on the next step. Let the rhythm lead. Let's run. Front of the other, cut in the air. The sweat is the price that I'm more than willing to bear. My heartbeat is drumming a message I'm sending to you. There's nothing on this track that I'm not prepared to do. The echo is growing, it's bouncing off of the walls. I'm entering the spirit whenever my destiny calls. The fatigue is a shadow dissolving away in the heat. Finding the harmony in the sound of my feet. Yeah, the road is a story that I'm riding in motion tonight. I'm moving toward the horizon, into the glorious light. Listen to the echo of will as I charge through the night. I'm turning the struggle into a vibrant new height. It's a rhythmic motion, it's a fire inside. There's no turning back. I have nothing to hide. The echo of will. I am taking it wide. Now picking the tempo, the cadence is faster than life. I'm cutting it down like a blade with the sharpest of knife. The oxygen flow in the lungs are adapting to speed. This is the moment, the harvest of every seed. I don't look for a reason to stop or to turn back around. I'm catching the rhythm and planting it deep in the ground. From the first breath I took to the miles that I've left in my rear. I'm making the vision of greatness so crystalline clear. Listen to the echo of will as I charge through the night. I'm turning the struggle into a vibrant new height. It's a rhythmic motion, it's a fire inside. There's no turning back. I have nothing to hide. The echo of will. I am taking it in the sound of the pavement, we leave all our past. In the breath of the effort, we find what will last. They told us to settle, they told us to slow down the race. But we found a new fire that no one can ever replace. Go! The distance is covered, the will remains. Step into the light. 10 seconds to claim this ground. No excuses, no retreat. This is my domain. Let the conquest begin. domain is under my feet, where the iron and the fire are destined to finally meet. I measure the resistance, I calculate the strain. I'm turning all the pressure into the fuel for the gain. The domain is commanded by the will within my bones. I am building up the empire on the heaviest of stones. The layout is perfect, the target is clearly inside. I'm pushing through the barriers with all of my might. Yeah, the history is written by the ones who never fold. I'm seizing every second in the iron that I hold. The sectors of the heavy load, I'm walking on the path that the masters have always showed. The technique is a weapon, the focus is a shield. I never let the struggle make me ever want to yield. The domain is expanding with every rep I take. I'm molding all the future with the choices that I make. From the first lift off to the final drop of the play, I am taking all the control of the hands of my fate. This is my domain, where the weakness is discarded. I am the conqueror, the victory is guarded. The mass is my subject, the gravity is mine. I'm walking through the fire and I'm crossing every line. Conqueror's domain, I am holding the design. 'In the center of the domain, we establish our reign. In the weight of the conquest, we sanctify the pain. They thought I was a guest, they thought I was passing through. But what's the conqueror? Show them what the power can really do. Go, go, go. Seconds to ignite. The tank is empty, but the will is full. One more rev, trigger the shockwave. Let's push. The muscles are screaming, the weight is dragging me down. I'm searching for purpose in this iron heavy town. The fibers are fraying, the edge is getting so thin, but there's a pulse in the center that says I'm destined to win. The shockwave is coming, it's radiating from within. I'm defying the laws of the pain, let the revolution begin. The fuel is depleted, but the furnace is glowing white. I'm pushing the boundaries in the dead of the night. Yeah, the gravity's heavy, but I'm stronger than the pull. I'm empty in the tank till the reservoir is full. Send a shockwave through every fiber of the frame. I'm burning rhythm of the iron beat. I'm turning the struggle into a masterpiece of defeat. The reps are becoming a blur as the adrenaline flows, watching how the architecture of the power grows. No need to negotiate with the pain in the lower back. I'm keeping the trajectory on the narrowest track. From the start of the heavy set to the lockout of the bar, I am shining the light like a distant and burning star. Send the shockwave through every fiber of the frame. I'm burning the limits and I'm rewriting the name. The persistence is primal, the motion is clean. I am the ghost in the gears of the heavy machine. The shockwave is calling. I'm mastering the scene. In the surge of the struggle, we find our eternal spine. In the weight of the challenge, we create the grand design. They said the end was approaching. They said I would surely break, but we just built a new foundation from the power of the white. Seconds to transcend. The weight is not heavy. The weight is nothing. Step into the void. Close my eyes and the gym starts to dissolve away. The iron light is fading, turning into ghosts of gray. My heartbeat is the thunder echoing in empty space. I finally left the boundaries of this human race. The void is open wide and I am floating in the strength. I push the limits far beyond the maximum of life. The gravity is bending. I'm the master of the flow. There's nowhere else to go but to the level I bestow. Yeah, the silence is a weapon. I am silent in the core. I'm opening the portal to the ultimate of war. I'm answering the calling of the void inside the set. I've crossed the line of limits that I've never even met. The masses light is spirit. The power is my own. I'm reigning in the shadows. I'm sitting on the throne. The void's calling. I am standing all alone. Now navigating through the darkness where the iron meets the soul. I'm losing all the feeling, but I'm keeping all the control. The repetition cycles like a star within the night. Everything is clear within the fading of the light. I don't need the noise to tell me that I've got too far. I am the singularity, I am the burning star. From the deepest part of movement to the lockout of the bar, I am reaching for the distance where the true champions are. I'm entering the calling of the void inside the set. I crossed the line of limits that I've never even met. The In the cold of the iron, we win the eternal race. They said the end was near, they said I couldn't survive, but watch the void wake up to keep the spirit alive. Go! The void is quiet. The work is done. Rack the iron. Ten seconds to activate. The static is gone. Unleash the kinetic energy. Maximum output, let's explode! Potential energy waiting deep inside the bone. I'm charging up the circuit, I'm claiming my own throne. The current's hitting critical, I'm ready for the shift. I'm launching every fiber with the power of the lift. The kinetic flow is surging and it's ripping through the sky. There is no turning back, I'm born to reach the limit high. The protocol is active, the engine's running clean. I'm pushing past the barrier of the human-made machine. Yeah, the motion is the message, the power is the truth. I'm living for the moment, I'm reclaiming all my youth. Initiate the kinetic protocol. Watch the power breathe. I'm breaking through the chains in the might that's underneath. The reaction is explosive, the rhythm is a flame. I'm stamping on the floor, I'm putting it to shame. Kinetic protocol, I'm winning the game. Now escalating rapidly, the force is getting real. I'm driving every ounce into the cold and every steel. The inertia is a challenge, but I'm faster than the speed. I'm fulfilling every promise and I'm planting every seed. I don't wait for the momentum, I create the surge of light. I'm dancing with the gravity in the middle of the fight. From the start of the heavy lifting to the final like a bar. I am reaching for the finish, I am riding on the star. Initiate the kinetic protocol. Watch the power breathe. I'm breaking through the chains and the might that's underneath. The reaction is explosive, the rhythm is a flame. I'm stamping on the floor, I'm putting it to shame. Kinetic protocol, I'm winning the game. In the flash of the action, we define our own speed. In the force of the motion, we fulfill every need.